Well, we're going live. I have a new knife to open up, and actually I've got several new knives to open up. Let's give it a few minutes and see who shows up. Maybe somebody will. Maybe I'm still there. I just got dumped by effing Teams call, which I'm not going to take. Screw them. Come on, somebody show up. Sure, there's some folks that'd like to see my fat face. Oh, there we go. We got none. We got zero. Tearing it up, aren't I? Well, if we don't get somebody in the next 3 or 4 minutes, I'm going to bag this and do a short instead. That's what my thought process is anyway. Hoping somebody shows up from the guys and the girls. I got a new Wii knife here I want to show everybody. Let everybody know I'm still alive. Barely. This is the first premium Wii knife I've bought. Hey, Blade Walker. What's up, dude? Was hoping somebody would show up. Been a little estranged here lately with my dad and everything. So I don't think there'll be a live this week. He's still hanging in there. It's been 2 weeks since he's been in hospice. So he's been there a while. But I got a new knife. I got several here waiting to show you guys. I can't wait to show you, but I had to open this one. This will be my most expensive Wii knife I've ever bought. So I'm kind of excited about that. Of course, whether I can get it open or not now is going to be something else. My hands don't work like they do. I appreciate it, man. Think about you guys as well a lot. Hopefully I'll get back to a schedule here in a couple weeks. We made all of his funerals arrangements yesterday, and he's getting a full honored military funeral. I'm going to try to videotape it. Maybe it's a little, I don't know. I'm thinking about recording it and maybe sharing it. So we's got all their crap in here, although I never got a coin, and I ordered stuff, and I'm going to bitch about some blade companies, man. Knife Center, I bought 5 or 6 knives from them, and they've been assholes since the beginning. I don't think I'll do business with them again. I've been fighting with them on email this morning, and I've about had it with them. I almost told them to cancel the order, but there's a couple knives on there I don't want to not have. I don't remember. What is this one? I know it says it on the box, if I can see it. What's it say? Starhawk. It's gray titanium handle, silver bead, blasted, CPM 20 CV blade. Yeah, and if I thought about it, I'd have done Blades Binge or something else, and I just didn't. They had what I needed and wanted, so I got it. But like I said, this is, I think, going to be my most expensive Wii. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Hell of a lot smaller. Huh. But it's a good size. I don't think you can choke up on it, but I can get 3 fingers on it. It's not too bad. Max Illy, I think is the way you pronounce that. Jim here, Blade Walker's a regular. Say hello to him. Just trying to let the guys know where I've been. I got some personal issues going on, and they'll pass at some point, as things do in life. Glad you showed up, man. Give me a like if you don't mind, and maybe even subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So what do you think, Blade Walker? This one doesn't drop shutty yet. It's got to be broke in. It ain't even close to drop shutty. Although it's totally locked up, that's for sure. Lock up on it, probably 40%, 35, 40%. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice looking knife. I forget how much I paid for it. I'm pretty excited about it. I bet it's sharp as crap, too. I didn't put on the blue screen or anything like that. I was just doing a short. And I was actually going to make a short, and then I just said, fuck it, I'm going to get on here and do a short. Or do a vertical video, for that matter, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Way past my expectations. Holy crap, that's sharp. And I love the sound it's making. Yeah, my last vertical live, I got a phone call and lost my volume. I put it in airplane mode, so hopefully I won't get any phone calls. Like to see if Betty's around or some of the others. I know a lot of the guys are working. I already did. Do a like on and subscribe. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. We'll be doing some giveaways once I get to 1,000. There's my buddy, my Journey EDC. How you been, man? I'm glad to see you in here. It's great to see you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been around, but Dad's hanging in there, and my wife and I go up there about every day. And at the beginning, we were sitting 10 and 12 hours or longer, and with my Parkinson's, it was kicking my ass, and she's got back issues, so we finally had to give the round the clock up. We made all the funeral arrangements yesterday, and I'm real impressed with what the military is doing. They pay for a lot of stuff. I was really surprised, but he'll get a full military funeral, and he was pretty excited about that. I'm going to try to videotape it for prosperity, and I may post it. Oh, you missed the knife. Okay. It's a new Wii knife I just picked up. And I got a bunch here sitting on the table for you guys to see, but I'm saving them for when I start doing my lives again, Journey. This is the Starhawk. It's the Wii 21017-1. Gray titanium handle, silver bead blasted blade. It's 20 CV. It's my most expensive Wii, and I still haven't got a damn coin from these fuckers. I've done a bunch of buying during their 10-year anniversary. I got 6 knives I was telling Blade Walker coming from Knife Center, and I wish I never dealt with them. They're horrible. They're just absolutely horrible. But yeah, I think this thing's pretty sweet. I like it a lot. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be by a bunch. Titanium clip. It appears to be reversible. It's a frame lock. I like the aesthetics all the way around. It's a flipper only, which is my style. With my Parkinson's, is about the best way for me to go. I really enjoy that. Hope you've been doing good. Blade Walker, I've been watching your stuff. The Night's Edge, I got to reach back out to him. Him and I were working on getting together to collaborate and him come on my live stream. But man, he's jumped way out there. He's a good bit over 1,000 now, and I think he's on vacation this week. But him and I are going to try to do something together. Flipper me on my... Yeah. Flipper's the way to go. Although it's just not flipping good. I guess it needs to be broke in. I could loosen the pivot, but all my tools are hemmed up over here. I'm trying to get the garage organized, and I got no motivation with things that are going on with my dad, and just haven't done my shit, guys. I'm sorry. I need to be posting more and doing more. That must be a T8 or a T6, I should say. What it feels like. It's a T8. Boy, that's tight. Let's loosen it up a little bit. That came out better. It still ain't dropping, but it's coming out better. I hate to loosen it too much being brand new. Of course, you guys know that. I'm not telling anything you don't know. Hey, I got a funny for you guys. The regulars that are in here, the knife community guys, the guys that are in here extra may not know this. Who am I? I'm doing my impression right now. This is my favorite cologne. There are many like it, but this is mine. And I like to do a bunch of cologne stuff at the end of my reviews on my knives and my live streams. Who am I? I want you guys to take a guess. Hey, Betty. How you doing, Miss Betty? That's right, Journey. You got it right. Hey, Blue Elvis. How you doing, man? Glad to have you. Give me a like and a subscribe would be awesome if you haven't already done it. But yeah, that's you got it right. That's Needs. Man, he worries about that haircut and getting all smelling good for Blade Show. Every year I hear him do all that shit. It's hilarious. Yeah, Betty, it's good to see you too. I was telling the guys it'll probably be not this Sunday, but the following Sunday before I get back to normal, and that's if my dad passes. He's still hanging in there. I was telling him I'd already made the funeral arrangements, and he's getting a full military funeral, so he's going to be excited about that. But at any rate, this is a new knife I just picked up. I got a bunch of packages here for you guys, and I was trying to save them all, but I wanted to open this Wii, hoping I get a 10th anniversary coin out of somebody, but I've yet to been able to get one, and I bought a shitload of Wii and Civivi knives in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I have some content for the channel, and I'm seriously debating quitting my consulting gig and not working at all. I haven't decided yet. I got to go see a pain doctor tomorrow, and I'm hoping he can help me out with my pain. Hello, Lucy. How are you today? Nice to meet you. I appreciate you coming in. Give me a like and a subscribe. Dwayne, Mr. Letterman, how you been, brother? Missed you as well. Missed all you guys, more than you know. I was just talking to the group about Dad and what's going on with him and everything else. Hey, Joe, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. Well, I don't know how you got that username, but that's awesome. That's pretty damn good, especially if it's your name, which I'm assuming it is. That's pretty hilarious. Names are hard to get on YouTube and some of the other multimedia formats. But yeah, any likes or subscribes would be great. I'm probably going to start doing 6 of these a day so I can keep up with my friend, Keith. So, y'all all know who that is. I don't know if you guys are into fidgets or not, but I got a few of those floating around. I did a bunch of pictures on Ultim items. Here, I guess it was a week ago now. It's been so long. They were still sitting here on the table from when I did the last short. And it got about 500 views, which was pretty good. And then I've got the fixed blade still here on the table that you guys have already seen. But other than that, been just trying to deal with life, and you guys already know how that goes. But I'll be back. I promise you I'm not gone for good. I was pretty depressed when I sent that video out before, and enough said, right? It's kind of life, but I'm kind of getting past that a little bit. I think I'm going to quit working and go exercise with that time in the morning and then get back here and work on my YouTube channel and do that full time is what my thoughts are. We'll know here in another week or two what I'm going to do, but if I can get in here, I will. Blue Elvis Straw. How do you find motivation when everything sucks? I can't. And if I told you I was, I'd be lying to you. So I'm not going to lie to you. I can't. It's fucking horrible right now. Just as plain as I can make it. And the only thing that I'm hanging on to is I don't know what I'm hanging on to. The funeral director we did all the arrangements with yesterday was a younger guy by me by a lot because his parents just passed away last week and the month before. And they were in their mid-60s and early 60s. So he's got to be my daughter's age. He's had 6 neck surgeries that have gone south and left him paralyzed in his arm partially. And his wife took a prescription drug that she had never taken before that screwed her kidneys up, that she's been on dialysis for the last 4 or 5 years in a big way. And they can't do it at home because he can't take care of her. So they're having to do it outpatient. So, you know, the old adage, somebody's got it worse than you do. Well, I don't like that saying a lot because I don't wish any more on anybody else than what I've got to deal with, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I mean, I guess it could be worse, but right now, yeah, life sucks. But Betty, as long as Betty and Blade Walker and Mr. Letterman and all the regulars are in here, it does put a smile on my face and make me pretty happy that they still take time out of their day to come hang out, which means a lot to me. The Leaf Pro, name a car for a edit. I'm not sure what that means. You got to help us out there. I got hit from behind at a red light, been off work almost 2 years with no help or compensation. Got attorneys, but yeah, I know what that shit's like. Well, I hate to hear that, Blue. That's not good. I got a scab on my head. I keep picking the damn thing. I'm growing my hair in, Betty. Am I getting any cuter? I don't think I am. And I'm trying, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I got a big old turkey gobble gobble going here all of a sudden. The fatter and older, well, I'm not getting fatter. I've actually lost a bunch of weight. The older I get, the bigger the turkey wobble gets. Well, Betty, I do appreciate it. And I'm coming back live, I'm telling you guys. I don't think it'll be this Sunday, but I'm hoping for the next Sunday. But I'll post and keep you guys, up to date because I don't want to leave y'all hanging. I'm still picking up a few subscribers despite not being real active. And guys that are just getting in here, I just picked up this wee knife and Starhawk. Yeah, Starhawk by Wee. Titanium. It's pretty nice. Smaller than I thought it was going to be. But it's a cool knife. Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't screw me up. And the last time I pushed, I'm not even going to touch that because the last time I did that, I went off in Never Never Land at the beginning of this video. And I had to come back. So I'm just going to leave that shit alone. I got it in airplane mode, so that should help alleviate any calls coming in. But other than that, what's going on with you guys? I hope you all had a decent holiday, although I don't think of Memorial Day so much as a holiday, and I kind of thought that's what my dad was hanging in there to pass on that day. But he keeps hanging in there. We're going well over 2 weeks now, or getting into 2 weeks since he's been in the coma. So I don't know what he's doing. But he's hanging in there. What is that one called? This is called the Starhawk. And it's a wee knife. It's a wee little baby knife. I love the blade shape. And it was sharp as crap. I showed Blade Walker was about the only guy in here at the time. But I got plenty of paper here. Sorry about the runny nose. She is a laser. Look at this guy. I mean, I'm not even trying hard. I'm usually not any good at this. And it is just tearing this paper up. I got a bad angle there. Whoa, just got myself. Got no blood, but damn, I did get myself. Yo, yeah. I'm not sure, Madden. I got Madden out of that. Y'all, Madden, I guess is how you say that. Good to see you, bro. Glad you be in here. Give me a like and a subscribe. Brother needs all the help he can get. Well, I'm not doing too good at tearing the paper now. There it goes. But yeah, she's sharp. Luckily, I didn't draw any blood. I just kind of skinned myself. I had a Band-Aid. Where did I cut myself the other day? Got myself someplace. I broke a damn nail this morning, too, and that drives me nuts. Yeah, it's a shredder, Betty. That's for sure. How's your husband doing? I hope he's doing well, too. Hope you guys haven't been affected by any of those storms up there. I don't know if they're getting as far over to where you're at in Ohio or not. But man, I saw on the news this morning there's over 400 tornadoes in the month of May, which is a new record. Well, Joe, I appreciate it, man. I just picked it up. It's the most expensive Wii I own now. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I've been procrastinating buying a Wii, and y'all saw where G-Ball and Staffa is selling the crap out of their collections for Blade Show. There's one in there that G-Ball has I'd like to have, but I didn't really get back to it to go see if it's still available. I'm sure it's probably not. It was that Finch, looked like a dagger. That's the one that I want. But yeah, this thing is pretty nice. It's just not drop shutty yet. I loosened the pivot a little bit, but I don't want to loosen it too much, being new and all. Of course, you guys already know my knives don't see any real action. They're all safe queens for the most part. I've been looking for giveaway knives. Hey, Joe. Joe Pole. We got two Joes in here now. Gonna have to distinguish the two of them. This thing still doesn't want to drop. You know, I could be sitting on the lock bar. I guess I'm not. Anyway, lost my train of thought now. Son of a gun. I don't remember what I was talking about. I haven't got a damn clue. And I wonder where these Band-Aids went. I was looking for these the other day. Oh, I was going to tell you guys about the EDC bag, the Get Home bag I put together. It has been working absolutely phenomenally. It is, oh, good thing, good. Let's see. Yeah, I've been doing good. Doing not too bad with the weather. Okay, cool. Well, I know a lot of folks have gotten it pretty bad. Hey, Gons, what are you doing, man? Didn't expect to see you. I figured you'd be working. I've had my Wii Shaman, and after months, it doesn't have a control drop. It's just the thing. So, anyway, the bag worked great. The long stays at the hospital with my dad have been tremendously long, and I've been happy to have my meds in there, my catheters. Any of the other little incidentals that I have packed have been great. I'm excited about having them. So the bags worked out great. It could be a little bigger, to be honest with you guys, but I did get everything in there that I needed. So for day trips, and maybe even 48 hours, I'd say get me by. 48 hours, maybe 72. But it gets me by for the good period of time for what I need it for. Gons, I picked up a new knife. I'm trying to catch you on your collection. This is the Wii Starhawk, which is a stupid name. I'm just saying, it's all one word, Starhawk. I know that's the name of a fish or what in the hell that was. What, I missed something. My wife is having back surgery today. Oh my God. Well, Gons, my prayers are with you. My wife, I've sat through 6 of those with my wife, and I cringe every single time. But they've got it down to a science now, and they can do it pretty quickly, and most of hers have been done laparoscopically. They even replaced disc and stuff, so she's had a lot done, but our prayers are with you, buddy. I dig the knife, never had one. Yeah, it's a cool one. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if you can see it here. The pinky just barely, not even really on it. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but quality, unbelievable. I didn't mention, is it? I think she's off. You guys can see, let's see if you can see it. I think it's off to the show side just a little bit. I mean, just a hair. I think you can see it. There's quite a few people in here for my vertical. See if I can catch my nemesis. I say that tongue in cheek. To be honest with you, I haven't been able to keep up whether he's been live or not. I've been leaving my phone, guys, in the garage or off. I just don't want to be part of life right this minute. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but Gods, I was telling everybody I'm shooting to be back Sunday after next, depending upon what happens with my dad. We got all the funeral arrangements made yesterday. He's going to have a full military service. He would be excited about that. I was really surprised how much of a savings there was by the military being involved. With no exaggeration, that probably saved us $10,000 or more. Okay, let's see. I feel, y'all, I'm available on my phone for everyone who gets. I got you. Well, these are a good group of people, Blue. You'll find that, especially the guys that have been with me. Gons was the first person to ever come in on my first live ever. And he actually is the one that convinced me of the name change. I used to be What Dugan Thinks, and we're now Dugan Stuffing Things. And you know, Gons, if I had to redesign this label, the only thing I'd have done different is put the little logo down there for YouTube. Hindsight being 2020 as it is. Oh, most of your drunk friends. I got you. Hit the like, but thanks, Journey. I appreciate that, man. Anything you guys can do to help me get to 1,000. But, oh, I know what I was talking about, Betty. I was talking about the Cricut knives. I want to give these away. Let me see. I might have one sitting right here. I was going to go buy like 10 or 20 of these because I thought I'd paid a lot less for them. This has been the absolute best little knife I've ever bought in my entire life. I bought two and gave one to my sorry grandson. But look at this thing. Drop shutty. I mean, holds an edge. I'm sure it's only D2. It's made by Vortec, and it's called the Cricut. So I've been looking at them, and I was going to buy a bunch of them for the giveaways. These suckers have gone up to $29 and some change a piece. Now, that's not going to stop me from buying some and giving them for giveaways. Probably keep me from buying 10, but it'd get me to buy at least 5. But I use this as my package opener most of the time. And you see the action on it is incredible. I mean, it's only a flipper. It's more like a gentleman's knife. They come in several colors. I'm sure this is just G10 or some type of plastic, but you can't squish it. The alignment on it is perfect. I mean, just absolutely perfect. You see how quick she flies out of there. The lockup's about 30%. It's a liner lock, and y'all can hear the action on it. I mean, it's incredible for the money. So I'm going to get a few of those for giveaways. I think they make a great giveaway, along with some other goodies that I've got. But I got to get to that 1,000, guys. The Knife's Edge has been doing good. And hey, Gons, did you see all the G-Balls selling his knives off in Staffy? How do you say it? Staffy? You know who I'm talking about. The Louisiana dude. They had some good deals. I was only interested in the one, and I didn't get over there and check it this morning. I should have. I didn't see the thing run until this morning, and I'm sure he's probably sold them all by now. Yeah, Betty, this is a great lady's knife too. It has a deep copy. Keep I can't talk. Deep carry clip. It's only one-sided. It does have a lanyard hole, but I'm not a lanyard guy. But the action and the lockup, I'd say there's no back and forth, but up and down, I'd say is about 5 or 10%. But it is bad to the bone. So that's what I'm planning on giving away. I'm broke until wifey goes back to work. Yeah, Staffus is how I don't know how you pronounce that. But yeah, he's from Louisiana. Oh, you're from Louisiana too, Blue. Okay, I'll keep that. Try to keep that in my memory bank so I remember you guys. I've got a lot of them memorized at this point, the regulars. But other than that, guys, there hasn't been much going on. Just kind of still in a funk. With my dad laying up there, it's kind of hard to get motivated to do anything, and I'm going to have to deal with his estate. So I'm thinking about just quitting work altogether. I haven't decided what I'm going to do quite yet. The money's good, and I hate to give it up. I need it. Can use it. I didn't put anything in the blue screen today, guys. Sorry. I need to raise it, put it on the next level up. At least it would look better that way. My dad's prayed for. Oh, played for the Tiger. Okay, LSU in the 70s. Well, then your dad's probably about my age. Was that well? Of course, that was college. So yeah, he's a little older than I was. Or I am, I should say. I would have been. I graduated from high school in '77, so that would have been early '80s for me. For college ball, I only played high school though. Just glad to catch a live. Well, Gons, I really appreciate it, and I know if you got to run, you got to run. I'm growing my hair out, and I'm trying to change my facial hair, and then I've wound up with this big old turkey thing growing here. The older I get, the more it hangs down. I feel like I got like under my arm, but I don't for a fat guy. But this is beginning to bother me a little bit. I may have to put the beard back in or go get a chinectomy. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Too old to give a shit, though, probably. I've seen a lot worse looking people on here than myself. We're all a bunch of old fuckers. At least the group I'm hanging with, these young bloods on there. What's happened to Lefty, too, man? He ain't on hardly at all anymore. I saw the video said that he wasn't going to be doing as much. He must be making too much money on his knives. I'm dying to get the next one. I'm really looking forward to getting the next one. I wasn't too impressed with Fast Knives, Next Knife, Knives Fast, whatever he's called. I didn't pre-order that one. I wasn't overly thrilled with it, but I'm going after Lefties this time because it had thumb studs, and that's important to me, or a flipper. I can't front flip, and I'm the deployment holes. Like, there's a lot of guys that can probably get that. What is that called? I can't remember now, but you know what I'm talking about. That little piece in there. Yeah, life making must be taking a lot of time. I will say, guys, getting this thing to close. The access to the crossbar or the liner lock is not that great. I mean, if it's probably not even 1/8 of an inch lower than the other side, and it's a bit of a challenge to get to. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting to it. That's one complaint I've got. Let's see how it compares to this one. Oh, this one's good. I don't have any problem with this one at all. This one's butter. No pun intended. I'm not following you, Gons. What are you telling me? I'm not really that. What was that again? Oh, this is a wee Starhawk, if that's what you're asking me. All one word, Starhawk. How's the detent? The detent's great. Oh, and the butter knife. Yeah, it's great too. With this one, you can put on the honey butter, no problem, and this one handles the garlic butter, no problem. How I wound up with two of these out here, I'm not quite sure, but I got two out here to do my knife reviews with if I ever get back to them. I got to go shoot pew-pews. That's what I'm really considering, Gons, is making more time to go to the range. That's my goal once my dad goes. I'll be dealing with his estate, but I got to make some free time because after talking to that funeral director yesterday, his parents were like 64 and 67. So you can go pretty young. Have a good day, man. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Blue. I really do. Make sure that you do all the above so you can catch the next lives. I appreciate you coming in here more than you know. It would be that's always a great idea. Yeah, and that's my plan, Gons. I've got all these toys. I'm not doing anything with them. Parkinson's is just going to get worse. So if I don't go do it, it's never going to get done. And that reminds me, what time is it? 12. Okay, I'm good. Got to make sure I take that medicine on time. I go see the pain guy tomorrow, and I'm hoping he can help me. Well, I need to go see the barber already, at least get it trimmed around the ears and stuff. This is about 2 weeks worth, guys. It's growing pretty quick. Now, I don't think we got some forest up here, but she's mighty thin. Not much going to show up there. All right, Blade Walker, catch you guys later. I'm probably THC. Yeah, the problem with that Blue is it just knocks me out. Blade, bless you, man. Enjoy your afternoon. I appreciate it. But yeah, that Blue, that just knocks the shit out of me. I'm just done. My wife has got a prescription card for that, and I'm seeing her doctor tomorrow, but I take gabapentin, and it's not knocking anything in it. It's killing me, especially at night. But we'll get through it. We all got to get through our deals, right? Whatever life handles us. I do like to finish on this thing, though, guys. What about Larynx? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. We'll see what the man recommends tomorrow. Mine is chronic arm pain. Imagine this is a surfboard and you're in the middle of the ocean and you're standing on the surfboard and you're trying to slice vegetables, cook at the stove, do whatever task you're going to do while you're trying to stay bounced in the middle of the ocean with nothing to hang on to. That's the best way I can describe Parkinson's. If that makes any sense. Not to mention the fact the pain at night is just about unbearable. THC is the way. Yeah, I agree, Gons. It just knocks the shit out of me. My wife's got the gummies in there. I've got little red pills. I got all kind of. If I take the red pill, I'm out for 2 days. I'm just totally useless. I mean, more useless than normal, because I'm pretty useless at this point. Can't get out of the funk. Can't get moving. Shrooms. I've never done the shrooms. I've done the other, but I haven't done the shrooms. That's hilarious. So is her surgery over, Gons, or is she in the back right now? Robo, good to see you, man. This access sucks, guys. I'm going to tell you, that's my biggest complaint right now. Quality's great, everything's good, but that access to get it to disengage is damn near impossible. They didn't leave any room at all in there. I mean, none. I mean, if it's an eighth, it's probably more like a 1/16 of an inch. Let's see if I got some way to look at it. Yeah, it's probably not even a 16th. The access is horrible. Let's see. Yeah, it would be good for him, guys. She's about to go back in an hour. Well, dude, you need to go spend some time with her instead of chatting us up. Go sit with your wife, or they already kicked you out. They may have already kicked you out. Depends upon what hospital you're at, what their policies are, I guess. Damn, I can't get over this damn chicken thing that's come up here. I mean, I'm a rooster, but goddamn. I'm going to put a rubber band around that or something. I wish THC was legal in Texas. I can't believe it's not. So I can get it easier. Yeah, that would be nice. Microdoses of shrooms would help. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Gons. Stop pulling it down. She's getting prepped. I guess be back there. All right. I've lost my train of thought now. You guys are killing me. Totally lost it. Well, I'm going to try to produce some shorts this week. Well, shit. Today's Thursday. I won't be doing that. I guess, is Cole on? Am I on Cole's time? If I am, I'm going to bail. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even look to see what time it was or anything else. Everybody's probably going to get over there and see him. Go look at Tri-State EDC. He's usually on at this time of day. Have I got that screwed up somehow, Gons? Isn't he on today? Or is that Sundays? Correct me, because I'm not sure. I thought he was on today, too. Cole stays on for 8 hours at a time. You're fine. That's hilarious. You can do online. Yeah, do online. I just don't trust everything online is the only problem I got, Blue. That's the thing that scares me. And I don't mean to get on Cole's time. So I'm going to bail on you guys. I need to go to the restroom and do some things. I've been fighting with my company, with my insurance, and filling out forms for this doctor's appointment tomorrow, and thinking about Dad. And, life's pretty fucked up right now. But let's go watch Cole. I'll put him in the background. We'll see you guys over there. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all that looked in on me. And look for me to go back on a more permanent basis here in about 2 weeks. Let me get some of these life issues out of the way. Gons, my prayers are with you and all the rest of you guys too, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and you don't know how much it means to me to have y'all come in here and hang out, and especially the new people as well. See y'all later. Catch you later in the weekend.